I've been here 8 years, and previous owners or renters of that house had dogs, and there was never a problem.
A dog is dead after the owner says her neighbor's pit bulls attacked what she is blaming the death on.
And after a beautiful day today, things will be changing as we head into tomorrow. We'll talk about it coming up.
Good evening. You're watching 6 News on Fox. I'm Jasmine Styles. Today, many immigrants across the country stayed home from work and school, hoping to show how important they are to the U.S. economy. Day Without Immigrants started as a grassroots campaign to protest the Trump administration's immigration policies. Just last week, ICE carried out a series of raids. The Department of Homeland Security reports the raids netted 680 people, saying 75% were here illegally with a criminal record. In Beaumont, many workers in the Avenues neighborhood joined that protest. Peter Eliopoulos joined us live now. And Peter, were there any businesses open?
Live in Beaumont, Peter Eliopoulos, 6 News on Fox.
Thank you, Peter. Port Arthur police arrested a man in connection with the shooting that injured 2 people. 24-year-old DeCarlos Valson is charged with engaging in organized criminal activity. Just yesterday, investigators named him as a person of interest. Around 3 Wednesday afternoon, dispatch sent police to Prince Hall Apartments. 2 people were shot and taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. Witnesses say it all started from a fight. Officers arrested Valson at his home on 35th Street later that day for an outstanding warrant unrelated to the shooting. A judge set his bond at $250,000. Tonight, a Liberty County constable remains in critical condition after being hit by a car. It happened Thursday afternoon in Dayton. Constable Justin Johnston and others were directing traffic when they say a red pickup truck plowed through the barricades. The driver hit a patrol car, then that cruiser hit Johnston. The driver and Johnston were flown to Texas Medical Center. Doctors are monitoring Johnston for brain swelling. Tonight, Port Arthur ISD is working to figure out who set a fire inside Thomas Jefferson Middle School. Authorities say someone lit the toilet paper dispenser on fire. The smoke set off the sprinkler, forcing an evacuation. District Superintendent Dr. Mark Portery says no one was hurt and the sprinklers only went off in one hallway. 6 shooter LD Ray shot this video for us. A Beaumont ISD teacher has resigned after allegedly spitting on a student. Ann Wynn was a math teacher at Pathways Learning Center and had been with the district for 12 years. The district's board of managers was set to discuss what action they would take, but she resigned before that meeting happened. A candidate running for mayor of Beaumont has been deemed ineligible. The city clerk sent Haney Tomei a letter saying he wasn't registered to vote in time. According to Texas election code, a candidate must be registered on or before the filing deadline. That's tomorrow. Tomei's registration wouldn't be valid until next Wednesday, the 22nd. But incumbent Mayor Becky Ames won't go without a challenger. Jude Paredes filed to run for mayor. He ran for the same position back in 2015, coming in third with 156 votes. A Port Neches woman says her neighbor's pit bulls attacked and killed her chocolate lab. Our Simone Braithwaite joins us in studio now. And Simone, how did all that happen?
Jasmine, back to you, Jasmine.
Thanks, Simone, and we'll have more on her story tonight at 9. New research from Port Arthur Public Works shows nearly half the city's roads are in need of repair. They were listed in poor or failing condition. The reason? Lack of maintenance. The agency's director is making presentations to council over the next few weeks, proposing a 20-year plan. It would cost the city $14 million per year, bringing the grand total to $280 million.
We have a street.
It was a slightly cooler but still beautiful day outside. How long are we going to keep in step with this spring-like weather? Carrie Cooper has your answers and a look at your forecast.
Well, Jasmine, looks great.
Thank you, Carrie. Tonight, doctors across Southeast Texas are staying busy as the flu continues to run its course. Beaumont Health Director Sherry Ulmer says both strain A and B cases have increased since last week. But the good news, the numbers should taper off soon. Just because you received a flu shot doesn't mean you can't catch the virus. Here's what to watch out for: fever and body aches. That's the difference between the flu and a common cold.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot of flu right now.
Now here's the numbers on what doctors are seeing. They had strain A cases last week. That number totaled 37. This week we're up to 42. Strain B cases last week totaled in at 9, and now there's 11. They also say the number of flu-like illnesses have increased as well. Still ahead, see what happens to this convenience store clerk after he gets busted for secretly recording women, where he hid the camera, and his reaction after coming face to face with his victims. right after the break.